Hi, Jamboree Consultants. It's Christina Stark. Hey, let's see here. I am outside because we are going into the months that are going to get really cold. And I don't know if you can see, but maybe I can show you. There are some serious there's some serious snow on the mountains here in Utah. I cannot believe that it's already, we're going into like winter already. It's kind of crazy because we didn't really have a fall. It kind of went from summer really hot. I think we had like a 95 degree, and this is in Fahrenheit for those of you that are in Celsius. So we're in 95 Fahrenheit weather, and it snowed over this weekend, so kind of crazy. So I thought I would just come outside and get a change of scenery. And sorry, it's probably not the best, but actually we have some dogs that are like near our property here. So once somebody comes out here, they start barking. But oh well, that's okay, right? But I'm super excited to be back on Monday, and I hope that you guys know of all the changes that are happening, that I am still over the LC and PC group. Johnny will be over our consultant and senior consultant group, and Tracy Ashford will be our team manager and senior team manager group, and then Al Fournier will take our executives, and of course those that ever, if you promote to elite executive, you will get Stacy Sova herself. So this is pretty exciting. So of course my goal is to get you from this group to Tracy's group, where she just then unloads another level of goodness on you. So pretty exciting, and it's really, really fun to see everyone who has reached or re-ranked this month. And then those of you that are trying to get to team manager, that's so great, so proud of you. And again, don't focus on the things that you're not able to do. Focus on the things that you are able to do. Learn that little tidbit from Tracy today on her post. So I want to talk to you about something that, again, has been on my mind. Most of the things that are on my mind are things that I have talked about before in other places, but I'm going to talk to you about being intentional. What does being intentional really mean when it comes to working your business? Being intentional means that you are focusing on something. As I have taught you through the time management system, is to select the items that you are going to work on during your power hour. It is really, really difficult to try to do a lot of things in a very little time span. So you have to be selective. And I'm so grateful that Heather Lambert, who was one of our special guests last week, did say that I do time management. I do walk the talk. And so I want you to be intentional with your business. Let's talk about, let's talk about income producing activities or income generating activities. Both of those terms are the same. Some people call them IPAs versus IGAs, but they are exactly the same. Basically, your action will equal the amount of money that you will earn. If you are taking action and doing income producing or income generating activities, you will get a bigger paycheck. Now, does a bigger paycheck mean a ton of money? Depends on where you're at. Most people don't do a huge jump, but I want to talk about those income generating activities. What are they? I should really ask you what those are. You should know what these are, but they are booking, they are selling, they are recruiting, and they are follow-up. And I talked about these earlier in the structure of a house. As an emerging leader, which you guys all are, okay, you are an emerging leader. This is the Leadership Gold Diggers group. You have a house, and the four walls are booking, selling, recruiting, and follow-up. As an emerging leader, there is coaching as well, and that's kind of like the roof. If the four walls don't stand by themselves, there is no roof that goes on top of it, and there will be no walls to stand up. So you need to make sure that you are working on those income generating activities. A lot of us get distracted. We get really easily distracted. It's so easy to be distracted because, yes, I'm probably distracting you, but I'm also giving you tips on how to help you be less distracted. I've asked you to work office hours. Now, and then also bettering yourself. Maybe this is your self-development time, that you're noticing that at 3 o'clock each day, weekday, I will be here and you can learn something to make sure that you're either on track or to make you think about something to go, I may need to implement that, or I may need to revisit that exercise. So the income producing or income generating activities that I'm talking about are usually activities that involve working with people. Notice, booking, you are talking to somebody to set up a party. Selling, you are talking with a person or communicating with a person to get a product that they need. When you do your recruiting, you're talking to them about the opportunity, which will then help you in your business by having a team member. When you do follow-up, the same thing. You are following up with a person to help them either place an order, tell them more about the opportunity, or host an event. That is working with a person. Now, of course, coaching is or can be an income generating activity, because if you're helping your girls become active by doing those 4 basic or pillar items, then that will help you and your paycheck. Now, is it all about the paycheck? Not necessarily. It's how you approach it. So I want you to think about your income generating activities and what are you doing now? How are you being distracted by not doing them? It's easy, and I brought this out because I think this is important. I showed this earlier, and if you can see this emotional cycle of sales, most of us get down to the creative avoidance section. Okay, let me make sure I show that. Creative avoidance. Look at that right there. Are you in that stage? Do you look at your office and go, wow, I'd like to make it look prettier because I really don't want to make those phone calls. So I'm going to make my office look really great. I'm going to paint my walls, or I'm going to do the filing system. Let's see, what else can I do? That's how we avoid doing what we're supposed to be doing. Creative avoidance is not income generating. Obviously, the sun is moving. I was in the shade when this was happening. But so try to stay out of that creative avoidance. And again, I have posted this emotional cycle of sales sheet in our files section. So take a look at that and see where you are at in your business. I want you really to assess where you're at. So this, I've given you an acronym. I've given you an acronym to think about where you are at when it comes to IPAs or IGAs. I want you to think SAFE 1. SAFE 1. I want you first to stop. Stop and then assess at where you are at and what you need to complete. Then focus and execute on the items that will make you money in your business first. That's where that SAFE 1 comes in. If you decide that it's just safe, that's great. Remember, stop, assess, focus, and execute on the items that are income producing first. That's what I want you to do. So I have a challenge for you today. And it's a 2-part challenge. I want you by Wednesday to write down in this thread below, what is it that is causing you to be distracted? Now, some people are saying, well, I scroll Facebook to, see what's going on. That is great if you use a timer. Fantastic. If you are trying to find and keep those relationships going, great. Use a timer. Set a time limit. Because what happens is we start looking and then start going, oh, I wonder what else is going on. And then we get stuck in the spiral of being on Facebook forever. And that time goes. What we look at and say, okay, it's just going to take me a few minutes, ends up being an hour. Why do I say this? Because I've gotten caught up in it. So I am telling you from experience, this is what needs to be done. It's a little different for me because Facebook is now seems to be my life, so I'm on there quite often, but trying to not be because I still have lots of things to do. So what is it that's keeping you from being distracted? And the second one is, what will you do this week? What is your action plan for this week and moving forward, because it shouldn't just be a one-time thing, to focus on the things that can make your business better. And I will pick 3 random winners, and I will tell you this wrap is special to me. This is First Frost, and I'm not sure if you guys can see it very well, but maybe you guys can. This, oops, sorry, my papers are flying away. It's a little breeze out here. This wrap right here is my very first design for Jamberry as creative director. I designed this wrap. It was our very first Sparkle Sisters Style exclusive, which is now what would fall underneath our ColourPop umbrella. But I have 3 random winners for this, and I will sign the outside of the sleeve, or I don't have to. I guess it's not exclusive like my nail art studio wrap is. But letting you know, this is what I designed. So this has personal meaning to it. First Frost is awesome, and I can be biased. So ladies, tell me by Wednesday, what is causing you to be distracted in your business? And then what is your plan? What is your action plan for this week and moving forward to help you focus and get better results in your business? All right, guys, thanks so much. Oh, Samantha West says my unicorn could be a possibility that you get another one of these. We'll have to see. So make sure that you post that down below. And thanks so much for allowing me to be a part of your Jamberry journey. As I told my girls in my Stellar region that I'm going away, I'm sad to leave those girls, but I gain all you guys as my girls, and my goal is to help you promote to team manager so that you can experience a whole new Jamberry journey at that level. All right, guys, have a great day, great week. Post by Wednesday. Love you. Bye.